Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Automotive Repair News Today. Right now, the top stories from around the industry that you need to know about. Tool Tech 2025 is coming up March 31st through April 2nd, just off the coast of San Diego, California. The deadline to register is March 17th. Lucas Underwood shares why he loves this conference.
It's really where the automotive industry comes together in a lot of ways, because this event is where the OEMs show up, the tool manufacturers show up, the independent shops show up, and the people at the forefront of the technology that you're going to see in an automobile 2 to 10 years from now are at this event, the people who are creating that technology. And so if you want your shop to be a powerhouse in the automotive space, and you want your shop to be something that is a long-standing component, you have to think 90,000 steps ahead. And this is a really good way for that to happen.
Again, the deadline to sign up for Tool Tech 2025 is coming up March 17th, and early registrants before March 3rd pay just $1,049. After March 3rd, the price goes up to $1,249. SEMA is advocating for the rights of vehicle owners and the aftermarket industry to repair and modify vehicles without restrictive legal or technological barriers. As you know, access to OEM data is crucial for ensuring repairs are made properly. However, automakers are not required to provide full life cycle support, making it difficult for repair shops to properly calibrate systems when modifications like larger tires, lift kits, or new bumpers are installed. SEMA argues that while the Repair Act supports independent repair shops, it does not extend protections to individuals and businesses that modify vehicles, leaving gaps in access to critical data. With the specialty automotive aftermarket industry generating $337 billion annually, SEMA is pushing for legislative and regulatory solutions that safeguard the ability to customize and enhance vehicles while maintaining safety and performance. Automotive repair shops can now submit their educational certifications online, making it easier for consumers to verify a shop's qualifications through the Bureau of Automotive Repair Auto Shop Locator. This new feature allows businesses to showcase certifications from organizations like iCar, ASE, trade schools, and vehicle manufacturers. Shops that previously submitted certifications with their application must resubmit them online to ensure they appear on the locator. To update certifications, shop owners can visit the BAR website, navigate to the Licenses section, and upload their documents through the online portal. ASE Chairman Jason Rainey recently outlined the organization's achievements and future plans in a letter. Noting the value of feedback from ASE's surveys, Rainey announced that the organization will reduce questions on rarely performed repairs in its test content to keep exams relevant. ASE is also focused on addressing the technician shortage and expanding career paths within the industry. Through partnerships like its recent collaboration with Wrenchway, ASE's Education Foundation is creating connections between schools and employers, providing a digital platform to help bridge the gap between education and the workforce. The 12th Annual California Tire Dealers Association and 1-800-EVERY-RIM New Year Luncheon in Commerce, California, focused on right-to-repair legislation and the impact of the recent wildfires there. A panel led by industry leaders discussed efforts to protect independent tire dealers, access to essential repair tools, and technology. The event raised over $4,700 for fire victims, with several companies stepping up to match donations. All proceeds will go to the Automotive Aftermarket Charitable Foundation. Additionally, Napa Auto Parts donated food boxes to food finders, supporting those in need in the Los Angeles area. Promax Tool has introduced the world's first air hammer-powered fuel injector puller, the 900 series. It's designed to remove stubborn injectors quickly and efficiently. Compatible with Ford Power Stroke, GM Duramax, and Dodge Fiat Eco Diesel engines, with a Nissan Titan Cummins version on the way. The tool eliminates the need for time-consuming cab removal and cylinder head disassembly. Using the Airstrike bidirectional air hammer, it delivers 3,000 BPM with harmonic vibration to break the bond between materials in as little as 15 seconds. For hard-to-reach injectors, the 22-inch shock kit articulated punch allows access from underneath. The 900 series can also be paired with the new 200 series air hammer assisted injector lift kits, further enhancing technician productivity. Faith-based nonprofit Hands of the Carpenter has been providing vehicle placement, repair, and maintenance for single mothers since 2003. With growing demand, the organization has expanded from its original Golden, Colorado location to 3 sites, including its most recent in Federal Heights. Serving the entire Denver metro area, Hands helps working moms achieve economic self-sufficiency by ensuring reliable transportation. The expansion has been made possible through the fundraising efforts, including the annual Heart for Hope Gala, which raised a record $177,000 last October. The event features auctions, sponsorships, and the donation of a vehicle to a mother in need. As Hands continues to grow, it seeks partnerships with like-minded automotive suppliers to support the mission. Looking ahead, the organization plans to develop a new strategic roadmap this spring, exploring future expansion possibilities to serve even more families in need. Tesla is recalling over 376,000 vehicles due to a steering power issue affecting certain 2023 Model 3 and Model Y cars with outdated software. The recall is linked to an overvoltage breakdown in the electronic power-assisted steering system, which can cause a loss of steering power. Drivers will receive a visual alert if the issue occurs. Affected owners will be notified by mail on March 25th, and Tesla is offering free software updates to fix the problem. AAA's latest survey on autonomous vehicles shows a slight increase in trust, with 13% of U.S. drivers willing to ride in self-driving cars, up from 9% last year. However, fear remains high as 60% still feel uneasy about the technology. Instead of full autonomy, most drivers prioritize improving existing safety features. 78% see advancements in vehicle safety systems as a top priority, while 13% prioritize self-driving development. Interest in features like automatic emergency braking and lane-keeping assistance remains strong. Meanwhile, awareness of robo-taxis is growing, with 74% of drivers familiar with them, yet 53% unwilling to use them. While most millennials and Gen Xers are more open to the idea, most are still hesitant to embrace autonomous ride-sharing. Valvoline Inc. has announced a $625 million deal to acquire Breeze Autocare, operator of nearly 200 quick lube stores across 17 states under the Oil Changers brand. Breeze Autocare, which generated $200 million in net sales last year, expands Valvoline's footprint in California, Texas, and the Midwest. This acquisition brings Valvoline's total store count to over 2,200 as it pushes toward a goal of 3,500 stores. Breeze Autocare locations will initially keep their branding while Valvoline develops a long-term integration plan, which may include re-franchising select stores. California auto repair shops are facing growing challenges securing insurance as major providers like State Farm and Allstate reconsider issuing new policies due to wildfire risks. With coverage costs rising, the state is pushing legislation focused on consumer protection, climate resiliency, and market stability. Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara has issued a 1-year mandate preventing policy cancellations for properties near wildfire zones, pausing non-renewals for 6 months. Many shop owners are left relying on the FAIR plan, a last resort option backed by insurers, but concerns remain over its financial stability. Lawmakers are now considering expanding the mandate to protect small businesses as insurers request premium hikes of 30% or more. Applications are now open for the Art Fisher Memorial Scholarship at automotivescholarships.com. 13 scholarships will be awarded for the 2025-2026 academic year to students pursuing careers in the automotive aftermarket. Administered by the University of the Aftermarket Foundation, the scholarships are available to students attending accredited colleges, ASE-certified training programs, or vocational schools. High school seniors heading into these programs are also eligible. Federated Auto Parts, along with over 30 other organizations, offer scholarships through UAF's website. Applications are open until March 31st at automotivescholarships.com. Asbury Automotive Group has announced a major acquisition of various automotive dealerships owned by the Erb Chambers Companies, HCC, one of the largest privately owned dealership groups in the United States. The deal, valued at $2.9 billion, includes 33 dealerships, 52 franchises, and 3 collision centers, making it one of the most significant transactions in U.S. auto retail history. Asbury President and CEO David Holt expressed excitement over the merger and praised Herb Chambers for his strong reputation and commitment to customer service. Snap-on has announced a special offer for its spring 2025 software release, providing it for free to eligible customers who purchase the current software update before March 30th, 2025. This buy-one, get-one promotion includes expanded coverage for 50 makes, with new additions like Tesla, and updates for 2024 model year vehicles across various brands. The upcoming spring 2025 release will further expand coverage, adding more 2024 model year updates, along with the 2025 code scan and clear expanded ADAS and EV coverage, and exclusive guided tests. Customers can learn more by contacting their Snap-on franchisee or sales representative. That does it for this week's episode of Automotive Repair News Today. Thanks for joining me. If you have updates or news that you'd like to share as well, email me at braxton@automotiverepairnews.com. Thanks for being here. Hey, if you're still here, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Automotive Repair News Today. If you enjoyed the show, please take a moment, like, share, subscribe to the podcast. That'll help us out a big deal and help grow the show. And you know what? While you're at it, slap on a review too if you feel like this content is helpful for the industry. Don't forget to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Stay connected and be the first to know about new episodes, behind-the-scene content, and more. And until next time, let's make the industry better together.